Hi guys, this is Shah Sharif, and today I'm here with some very valuable information that we can all use. I did legal collections as well as credit repair for many years, and I would often get the question, how can I clear up my credit? How can I avoid annoying creditors, collectors, get a better interest rate, just an assortment of things. So what I have today here is going to be some very helpful information, and I would suggest you write it down. I'm going to call this the 5-minute debt cure. In a nutshell, I'm basically going to tell you how to resolve your debt issues without actually paying what you owe. So the first step, and I'm going to do this in under 5 minutes. So it's not going to be everything. You may have to go and research things further, but it will get you started and pointed in the right direction. So the first thing you're going to do is pull your credit report. That is a must. You're entitled to a free credit report every year from all 3 creditors. There's a site, myfreeannualcreditreport.com, and you can actually go on there and pull from the 3 major credit bureaus. So that would be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. So basically, you're entitled to a free credit report every year, free of charge. All you have to do is go online, or if you don't have access to a computer, you can mail in and request or call and have them mail it to you. So once you receive that credit report, one of the first things you're going to do is just scan it for dear life. You're going to go through it and comb through it with a fine-tooth comb. Anything that doesn't seem familiar, you immediately dispute it. Some things, you would be surprised the things that would just roll off because they don't have the information to back it up. Now, keep in mind, a lot of these things, when you're talking about debt, they've already rolled. They've already been charged off. So they're more than likely with a collection agency. That's number one. So you have a lot more negotiating room with a collection agency than you do with the actual creditor. So, that's the first thing. You go through that, you send out all your dispute letters, put them in writing. Everything is done in writing in this process. Everything you have to have a paper trail. So you dispute everything that doesn't look right. The next thing you're going to do, once you dispute it, if you are a authorized user on any accounts and those accounts happen to go delinquent, you immediately contact the creditor and let them know you were only an authorized user and it was never your actual card. They will remove those as well. Now, the more negative things that come off your credit report, they're going to impact your credit in a positive way. Now, let me just say this. Do not start this process until you are absolutely ready to make the payment, because anytime you reach out to these agencies, it starts the process all over again as far as the 7-year drop-off time frame. Now, speaking of the 7-year drop-off, where a lot of people are familiar, if something has been in your credit for 7 years, they automatically have to remove it, or you can contact them and have it removed. That's true in certain instances, but it kind of all depends. There are certain states where it is not even 7 years, so you have to kind of look that up and see what your state is and what the law states in reference to that. Another situation where it may not come up in 7 years is if the person has placed a judgment against you. Legally, it could have up to 20 years if that judgment is renewed. So that would be another instance where it may not come right off. To avoid annoying bill collectors while you're in the process of trying to resolve your credit issues, all you have to do is cease and desist. You tell them over the phone when they call, cease and desist. I would prefer you to send everything to me in writing. I do not wish to discuss this issue any longer. If they continue to contact you, that's a violation of the FDCPA, which is the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, and you actually are entitled to money if you can prove your case, which is very easy a lot of times just with the record to tell. And a lot of them are so arrogant, even if you tell them you're recording, they'll still continue along their, with their insanity. So that could be very beneficial to you as well. When you contact the creditor or the bill collector, whomever, you let them know that you're in a situation where you cannot afford to pay the total amount. You may say you have a relative that's going to assist you, but they're only willing to pay if this debt is removed from your credit. Now we're going to pay what's called a pay for delete. You basically agree to settle or pay in full a debt if they delete it from your credit report. Once again, removing the negative debt from ever, being seen. Everything is always done in writing. You always want to pay in certified funds. If you pay by check, you're going to have to wait 28 days to receive that paid in full letter. So if they agree to that, most times they'll settle with you. Make sure it's done in writing. If they agree to settle, you make the payment, it's off your credit, you move forward. These things will all raise your credit report, save you the hassle, and in most instances, you'll only end up paying half to, and sometimes even a third of what you owe. Following these techniques will absolutely raise your credit score, sometimes even upwards of 100 points, and that's a very big boost if you're in the process of buying a home. So I hope the information is helpful. If you thought so, like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good one.